What's up, guys? I got another Alliance War video for you. In this Alliance War video, we'll be going up against NY718. I'll be going path 4 this war. This first node is Strike Back, Unblockable L2, and SP2 Biased. I thought it was going to be a Mordo, but it actually turns out being a Magic, and I did bring my Spark into this fight. I was like, oh crap, I'm going to take a ton of Limbo damage. So when I'm pushing her to her SP1, I am making sure she's parried, so maybe my Pacify Mastery can kick in and help out for her Limbo to proc. Maybe it won't proc. But anyway, I am 15 hits in, and she's 37%. I haven't taken too much Limbo damage. I do drop this L2. This node also has Strike Back on it. It was really weird. That L2 didn't cause the Strike Back. I have no clue what happened there. Maybe the node is broken. Anyway, I dropped my L2 when she was in Limbo. I shouldn't have done that. But she didn't gain too much health because I do run Max Despair. Anyway, this next node is SP1 Biased, SP1 Unblockable, and Cornered. And I thought it was going to be a Jane Foster. I'm pretty sure there's 6-star Jane Fosters. I could be wrong. I thought it was going to be her, but it turns out being Iron Fist. And pretty much diversity placement. I did bring my OGV into this fight as opposed to Spark. Just because if it was Jane Foster, I'm pretty comfortable evading her SP1. I didn't really need Spark's auto evade to help me out there. But yeah, I am almost 30 hits in, and my OGV is doing a decent amount of damage. I'm just keeping him power locked this whole fight. I'm just parrying my way through the fight. The node doesn't have Limber on it, so I was using my parries to my fullest. I also used OGV there, and I'm going to use OGV here because the next node is 565 Domino, and I didn't really want to use up Spark's health. Anyway, this is the All or Nothing node, and it's a 5-star skill, and I was expecting Thor Ragnarok. It's pretty good placement. This guy is running Suicides for some reason. I'm not too sure why. But this node is All or Nothing, and I did bring OGV in here, so it's a pretty good matchup. I do drop that L2. Maybe I should have held it and let him gain more power, so my L2 would have done more damage, but I don't know. Anyway, I do push him to over his 20 power gain buffs. He does get the power gain, so I do drop my L1. And this was an extremely easy fight because this guy is running Suicides. The poison damage is doing a ton of damage to him. And OGV is a great matchup for All or Nothing nodes. So this next node is the Immunity mini boss. This node also has Dismay on it. Dismay, if you get hit once, degen applies to you. So if you lose your highest hit combo, or if you lose any hit combo, you get a degen for the rest of the fight. So I do go in here with Spark. I do boost up. I boosted up in the beginning of my path. But anyway, I also throw on a regeneration boost to try and maybe counter Domino's BS debuff damage she has. So she is stun immune. This is the immunity node. I'm just trying to get these medium tricks in. When she throws a medium, dash back and throw a medium of your own. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting a decent amount of damage on her. I'm only 20 hits in. She is less than 50% health, and I haven't really taken too much damage from her debuffs. The debuff that she applies to you. So I'm just trying to make sure I don't lose my my combo. She did evade there. I was lucky enough to swipe back and not get clipped. And yeah, I'm just trying not to get hit, not to get this Dismay placed on me, because once you get Dismay placed on you, the fight's pretty much over. So she is in her evade phase. I just want to try and build up poise charges now, not fully attack into her, even though I just do. But yeah, man, this fight went pretty smooth. I do drop that L2. It does get her down. This fight went really, really smooth versus that 565 Domino on the Immunity mini boss. Only 50 hits with my Spark. So this next node is Vigor and Cornered and Burden of Might. Now, I didn't really read Burden of Might, so I didn't really, I mean, the only node I really cared about was the Vigor and the Cornered nodes. I should have read what Burden of Might is, and Burden of Might, you lose if you place a debuff on the opponent, you lose 25% of your max power, and I didn't realize that, and I threw the biggest waste of a boost ever right here in the beginning of this fight. I threw a advanced power boost on and I swipe back, and I don't know, pretty much he power drained me from that Burden of Might node, and I didn't realize, so it's a big waste of that boost, but that's okay. It turns out being a Sabertooth on this bigger node. I'm happy I did not bring OGV into this fight, because he would have definitely not been able to keep up with him because of this Burden of Might node with the power drain I'm getting. This node also has Plague Mind. When I first watched this back, I thought that was the Plague Mind hitting me, but it wasn't. It was the Burden of Might where I'm losing power. Right there, I swiped back and was going to drop my L1s, but I lost my power, and Spark was just wide open to get hit, and I did get clipped, unfortunately. So this next node is the Bleed Immune node. This node also has Stun Immunity and Breakthrough. I did small team revives, or not revives, small team health potions right there, because I was pretty confident that I was going to have to use Spark against an Iceman on the next fight. Anyway, I go in here with Vision, excuse me, because this is a Bleed Immune. I'm sorry, this node causes bleed, and it also has Breakthrough. Unfortunately, I did get clipped right there by Spark. He did evade me. So with Spark, I'm trying never to end on a 5-hit combo when I'm fighting against Spark. I try to never end on a 5-hit combo, and I also try to never end on medium. And I am only dropping my L3s during this fight, because Spark can evade regular specials. He'll definitely evade my L1 if I throw it, and my L2, unless I turn off his auto evade and heavy him. But this is a Stun Immune node, so I wasn't too confident in heavying him. So I'm only dropping my L3s on this guy, and I'm strictly baiting out his L1s. And his L1s are really easy to evade. Pretty much with Spark, you just gotta watch out for that evade, man. Right there, I guess I wasn't fast enough. He actually dexed out of that. He didn't evade, he dexed out of that. It was a little weird. I guess I wasn't fast enough. But anyway, this node does have a Breakthrough on it, and every hit you apply to the defender, they get 1 armor break stacked to them. So I think he has like 37 armor breaks on him, 40 armor breaks on him. I dropped that L3. That L3 just did 18k damage. It did more than 18k damage, but the last hit of my L3 did 18k damage. It's pretty nuts, these armor breaks. He evades right there at the end of the fight. I was like, oh crap, that would have been really bad if I got clipped by that last evade. Luckily, I pulled my block up. I saw it. I caught it. So this next node is the left to center mini boss. This node has SP1 unblockable, and it's also stun immunity. Turns out being a 565 Iceman. So I want to try and just build up a couple poise charges in the beginning of this fight with Spark. The cold snap damage is doing a ton of damage for me, 544 per tick. I didn't check the sig on this Iceman or anything like that, but it's doing a ton of damage. So I am at 9 poise charges, and I did evade that L1 pretty well. And yeah, this Iceman is going down pretty fast. I'm pretty happy that the cold snap did not drop me under below 50% health, so I'm still critting on my specials. Right there, my SP2, 3 out of the 4 hits on my SP2 just crit, and each crit was like 18k, doing a ton of damage with my Spark. But that's actually my last fight in this Alliance War. One of my battle group officers sent me over footage of him taking on the Immunity mini boss. It's a 565 Iron Man Infinity War, and he took it on with Captain America Infinity War. So yeah, I hope you guys like this this footage. Enjoy this footage. Big shout out to Blaine. Thanks a lot, bro. Let me post this. Had no need to fight tonight. Fucked and drank all night, acted all alright. Had no need to fight tonight. Cast me far away, play these little games, acting all okay today.
me far away. Play these little games, acting all okay. Today.
We did lose this war. Big shout out to NY718. Congratulations to all the MVPs. I hope you guys like this Lions for video. Till the next one. Peace.